Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Archmage Rises, a procedurally generated open world RPG. So more or less like a single player tabletop RPG that's also a roguelike. And I'm extremely excited to be checking it out here today. The game is so ambitious. It's been in development since at the very least 2015, maybe more, and it has just now come out in early access. So that should probably be telling for how ambitious this game truly is. But let's pop on in and see what it's all about. Let us generate a new world. Rendarahard. I mean, you know what? Sure. Let's generate that world. Generating world, terrain, towns, races, layers. So it's never going to be the same thing twice. We got a whole world generating different people, history, 1,000 years of history that's going to be true throughout the entire playthrough. Let's be back when it's done generating here. All right, history has been generated with 123,243 unique people that are going to have their own emotions, jobs, lives, loved ones, eventually grow up, die, have families, all of that stuff. 39 unique towns, 43 unique layers, 6 unique great people, 8 unique artifacts. All have been generated here. Let's go on into Rendarahard here, our first world of our own. So I do know that the kind of like character creation process is kind of, it's a bit lengthy and it's wrapped in a bit of lore that will stay, I think it's the only thing that will stay remotely similar each time. So I'll cover a little bit of it and then I'll let it stay fresh for you if you want to play the game for yourself. Just give you a gauge for what it looks like. But this is like a background that is completely unique to Rendarahard, our world here. 346 years ago, the Empire fell, brought to ruin by Alric the Free. Legends speak of other great people. Emmer the Tireless, who climbed the pillars of the east and west in search of the secrets of immortality. Narzaran Stonefist, who built a tower to the moon. Jorid, who cut his bride from the belly of a seven-tailed serpent of the sea. Alright, so we got our extra lore here. Goblins lurk nearby, often glimpsed between mountains in the night. Rumors of giant spiders keep all but the most brave or most foolhardy close to home. It's exactly 11:44 on Octon 12th. The peace of the village is broken by a woman's desperate cry. But yeah, we'll show off a little bit of this here, and then we'll get into the actual, like, the meat of the game as well. But, alright. Warm darkness surrounds you, so suddenly the walls begin to close in. You're being pressed from all sides. Just before it seems like the weight of the world will crush you, it relents. You twist away, seeking peace, but it returns. You wriggle and writhe as an irresistible force thrusts you from your sanctuary. Then a deluge of sound crashes over you. Light floods your eyes, and the midwife joyfully announces, "It's a beautiful baby boy! The boy's name is..." we'll just go with this. Rito! It's a beautiful baby boy named Rito. As you grow, so do your chores. The life of a peasant is not an easy one. Still, your days are full and your nights are quiet, and your companions are never far away. Who do you spend the most time with in the village? Alright. We got Larnahan, the ranger, rugged and solitary man of action. Tamlinia, the bard, life of the feast. Oroward, the innkeeper, a retired adventurer, or Jackman the tailor, master craftsman, or the village children to get random interests, dislikes, and skills. You know, hit me with the retired adventurer here for a moment. Oroward left the life of an adventurer behind when he sustained an arrow injury to his knee. Of course he did. Now you help him in the stable. I mean, hey, it's been in development since before 2015. It's gotta be in there. Now you help him in the stable, and he lives vicariously through travelers' tales of the wide world. Strength skills up by 5, handle animal up by 5. Your conversation interests have become brewing, food, travel, and adventure, with a disinterest in philosophy and fashion. If I pick them, I guess you know what. Let's see what the other ones are. What about this? We dislike monsters and hunting. I feel like I'm gonna say no to that because I'm gonna want to try and showcase some combat stuff. Nature, hunting, fishing, and riding. Not interested in astronomy or politics. I'll tell you what, let's go with Larnahan. Alright, as soon as you were visited by the first signs of magical ability, your poor parents began saving for your future education. Now you're old enough to study to be a mage. These are the 5 tutors they can afford. Which do you choose to study under? I've always been a fire guy. Gain a bunch of experience in fire magic. Sure. All right. So then it's going to go on to a process, I believe, covering our education, where we'll make like a whole bunch of choices here and there, which is more or less going to pick our spells for us. It's going to pick our inventory, and it's going to form some relationships with a couple other characters. The reason I know this, by the way, is I played I played an accidental buggy version of this game. Like, there was a wrongfully published version of the game that just, it was not correct. But then I heard that that was the case, and I'm back here to check it out again, because it was really cool. But I'll be back when I'm done with that, and I've got my selections, so we can keep this fresh for you if you want to pick up the game for yourself. Alright, I will also say, it actually was slightly different from the last time I did it, actually. So, it is actually a little bit randomized as well, too. So, here we go. You are standing outside of a town, and you have to choose to enter a town when you're close to it. This is the log of important events that have happened to you. You can click it to expand to see more. These tutorials can be turned off in the game menu, found by pressing escape. I've been expelled, by the way. I believe it is currently the only outcome of this, but it is one of the many, many things that they have on the roadmap to create, like, a lot of different ways for this to start. But the true randomization happens right now. Like, everything from here on is now going to be procedurally generated and different every single time. So what do we have? We can enter the town. Truded. Every town in Rendarahard is unique. Its buildings are based on geography, access to resources, citizen skills, and leadership choices made by the Lord Mayor over the course of time. You travel in town by selecting a building. Some towns have walls. If so, you may only enter or exit through the gate when it is open and by paying a gate fee. Towns without walls allow you to come and go as you please. Obey their laws when inside a town. No theft, murder, or magic. Or your wanted status will increase and you could lead to your imprisonment. The inn contains local news and lists any citizens with available quests, or feel free to explore the rest of the town. When you're ready to leave, click the map up here. For towns with walls, you must leave the town, then you can travel with the map. Visit the office of Hugh Webster. Graveyard, the Cross Imp Adventurer's Outfitter. Conclave Chapter Office. So let's see here. We've got... Oh my. You can view your inventory, the inventory of the location here, but be warned, taking anything from it is theft, and being caught will raise your wanted level. Hold on. Where's that inventory? Oh, there it is. Short sword. So we got a short sword. This was just one of the things I was able to pick. Pickaxe. We got some camping supplies and stuff. And we got some various spells. And our skills were picked as well through various kind of dialogue options about how you interact with your school years and stuff like that. But, again, quite lengthy, so we'll leave it at that. Go to the town center. This is a person who manages this building. Each person in Rendarahard is unique with their own look, age, skills, goals, family, and emotions. They have a life that they live outside of interacting with you. You can conduct business with them or build your relationship with them through the talk menu. People will remember what you say and how you treat them. Your relationship with this person is tracked on this bar. Okay, so there's a lot of people here. Let's see. First of all, compliment. Oh, and the same to you. Okay, you're now friendly. How's your day going? With friends like you, how can I complain? Oh, flatter? This person has no more time left for you. People of Rendarahard are busy and don't have all day to talk with you. Available time restores slowly over weeks. Oh, I failed to flatter. Flattery doesn't become you, friend. All right, well, what services do you offer? Ask what the general public opinion is of the Lord Mayor. People are ambivalent to the Lord Mayor. Okay. Do you have any work for me? That depends. How would you describe your relationship with the Conclave? I'm gonna say good. I have been expelled from the Conclave. I think the Conclave is what I was trying to enter. So I'm gonna say it's probably not good, but I'm gonna say it's good. That might be useful. I need someone to do a bit of prying for me. Nothing egregious, just a little looking and listening, followed by a little run back here to fill me in. Not allowed in the chapter house, you see, and I need to know why they haven't dealt with this band of skeletons that's haunting the countryside. Are you up for it? Sure. Good. Your loyalty will be remembered. Here's the task. Pay a visit to the local chapter house. Ask the mage in charge what's being done about these skeleton warriors. An innocent enough question. Listen closely. bring me back some useful information about what the Conclave's up to, and you will be rewarded. My friends outside the Conclave know some very interesting spells. You have 4 weeks. I mean, this seems very easy to do. How goes it? I mean, maybe I want to warm you up to me first, right? You're too kind. Warm. Let's chat. Talk to you soon. How's your day going? Better than I deserve. Oh, no! Oh, no! I hear that a band of skeletons have awoken in the countryside and are causing trouble. Yes, rend them. We've already got our hands full with these faithless renegades opening up every spellbook they can find, whether banned or not. And now I get word that they've infiltrated one of our chapter houses. I don't have time to deal with a bunch of mucking skeletons. Sounds like a mess. Forgive me, it's been weighing on my mind, as you can see. On top of all that, the mayor keeps trying to pry into Conclave business. I know he's up to something, but he's too suspicious of mages for any of us to get close enough to find out what. Want me to keep an eye on him? I can tell you a bit. The mayor said he's working with the mages outside the Conclave. Oh, man. I mean, I'm more interested in Matilda, who's not having a great day. We can always... Here's the thing. If we ruin our reputation in this town, we can just go to one of the many others. He's consorting with the renegades, I might have known. The mayor's convinced we're plotting his overthrow. He wants to build his own retinue of off-the-books battle mages. Seems like he trusts you. Go back and see what else you can learn. Well, you have a job for me? For you? You're not even a real mage yet. Fine, go kill some goblins for me. There's several bands outside the town that have been thorn in my side for months. With the council visiting soon, we're all far too busy to deal with them. So, you might as well do it. Okay. What services do you offer? Study a book in the Conclave. Perform a magical experiment in the pursuit of learning, but requires 80 of your stamina. Oh, I don't have a book. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna say I'm gonna pop out. All right, back to this. Oh man, sorry, nothing to report. The Conclave is just busy with record keeping, or the Conclave knows you're working with the free mages. He's reading a letter. Waves you perfect timing. Oh, Hugh. Oh, Hugh. Nothing to report. Then we'll deal with those skeletons ourselves. The Conclave's days are numbered anyways, so let's learn to do without them. I have a spellbook here on my desk, a generous gift from the Circle of Free Mages that meets in the abandoned warehouse 1 night a month. If you can kill those 5 skeletons, it's yours. And now the building's closed. It is 6 p.m., so I can go to the well, the inn, or the docks. Oh, I could book a passage on a ship. I think let's leave here for now. I mean, this is where you can travel the world. Every hex is a separate location that could contains resources, monster tracks, towns, dungeons, or other secrets. Move around the map by clicking on the hexes. Traveling to a new location will take some time. If a place is particularly hot or cold, it may also cost stamina. But be wary, you will come across unfriendly patrols in your travels. If you cross path, you'll have the option to fight, flee, or even follow them back to their lair. Truded. 9.5 hours to go here. It is a nasty chasm. Every hex may contain special resources or interactions, depending on what features are hidden within. Explored represents your familiarity with the area. Exploration allows you to discover what is contained with the goal of beating your previous score. If there's anything that can be discovered, a resource entry will be listed with an exploration skill check number to reveal it. Resources can be harvested to provide you have the right tool. Fish requires a fishing rod. Metal requires a pickaxe. Harvesting usually involves a skill check, takes time, stamina, and may even risk breaking your tool. Organic resources will grow back over the course of time. Resource? Question mark? Explore 1+. Oh no. I rolled a 4, but I don't think it matters. Actions like exploring, studying, and especially casting spells cost stamina and makes you tired. If it reaches 0, you cannot cast and will likely die. This is a calendar. Time will pass with every choice you make. The world simulates as time passes. Children will be born, people will die of natural causes, monster layers will multiply, seasons will pass, and you will eventually die of old age. Every decision matters. So I was successful. Thank God I have a survival skill of 5 because of the person I chose to study with. Stone Slab 10. Collect natural resources for crafting or sale. I mean, I think I have, yeah, I have a pickaxe. Takes 15 stamina and 8 hours? That's fine. I think maybe that's fine for now. 8 hours to collect it. Hopefully it gets better when we're not, oh, it's worth 20 gold. That's something. I'm going to turn up the music here. One sec. Alright. Wait, how did I get here? Oh, I guess my hotkey for closing the... for pausing the video. Well, I mean, while I'm here, I guess I should explore it. Ooh, there's potentially resources here. Restore stamina by sleeping. You can sleep in towns, inns. When you build a mage tower, you can sleep in that tower. Black sand and a metal vein. Requires pickaxe. This requires nothing. 2% chance that your tool could break. I'll harvest the metal. I mean, what happens if my stamina reaches 0? Am I just, like, dead? 7:30 a.m. Let's just harvest some stuff here for a bit. And then we'll go to bed. Alright. Uh-oh. To explore a location you're currently standing on, click on it again. This will let you enter town, search for resources, and more. Already did. Okay. I'm gonna go restore. Can I help you? Rosalind Welburn. Flatter. Difficulty 7. Please. Oh, thank God, my persuasion skill is not very good. You're not so bad yourself. Thank you, Rosalind. Nice talking to you. From anyone else, I'm not sure I believe that. Sorry, I need to get some work done. Come back tomorrow. Have any work for me? Actually, I do. I thought you thought it said I need a massage. I need a message run down to the chapter house, a confidential one. Is that something you have time for? I can do that. Thanks. Barely get a second to myself on days like this. Ask her when our special guests are coming, and if the circumstances have changed at all. She'll know what I mean. What service do you offer? Dine in on horse bread. What's my hunger? Where's my hunger? Common room, single room, suites. Plus 80 stamina, plus 1 well-being. I mean, we might as well. Ooh. Cozy. The money of Rendara hard is gold coins. At first, just having enough money to eat will be hard. There are many ways to earn coin quests, harvesting and selling resources, trade, looting dungeons, gambling, and even performing in inns. Okay. Flatter. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Alright, don't overdo it. Best day since yesterday, how are you? Looks like about all the time for today. Okay, well, fine, bye. Healer, I don't think we really... I mean, I have a weapon. I kind of want to head out. I don't think I have... I have 442 bucks. Where's my... Which one is my hunger? Well-being? Clearly, that'll be something that matters. Reading speed. I'm not currently reading anything. I'm stuffed. Okay. I'm 17 years old. Alright. Let's head out, trying to, you spot some tracks. There are monster tracks here. Tracks are left by monsters as they wander the world. The higher the density, the more frequently the monster passes here, and therefore it's easier to follow to their lair. You only get one chance to read tracks. If you fail, you'll have to wait until the monster lays down more. Tracks will erode over time and are destroyed by the weather. Survival skill 15. We're pretty good at that, right? We have a skill of 5. Okay, we rolled well anyways. 22. Many spider tracks lead off to the southwest. Oh boy. I mean, more spider tracks? I mean, I guess I'll give it a check. The 20 or the 2? Alright, that's fine. It doesn't take any time, though. Many goblin tracks lead off to the northwest. Kill 3 goblins. Deliver the message. Okay, so I'm more interested in the goblins. Here's the northwest. So we'll just keep on following the tracks for now, I guess. Survival skill is improved. Dense tracks to the northwest. Okay, so I feel like I don't have time to explore for now. Uh-oh. More goblin tracks. I'll find them. They can't be too far away. They lead off to the east. What? Unidentified tracks. Difficulty 25. Holy. So we've checked these. There's some goblin tracks here still anyways. Uh-oh. Modifiers -4. Oh, is it because it's nighttime here? 17 hours to cross the river? Shoot. What time is it? It is 10 p.m. Let's go into this town for now. Wait until open or... Oh, God. Sneak in? What do I have for, like, stealth? 5. Cover of Darkness gives you a +4 to your check. Needs to be a 20. Oh, I'd have to roll a 10 or higher. You know what? What could go wrong? Wanted level has increased. You know what? Surely it can't go wrong. Oh, wait. It can go wrong twice. I would have succeeded on the first check. All right, I'm out of here. I'm not going to ever want to go to... Wait, is this just called Hill? Oh, no, it's called Yellow Seed. Not really that welcome here. Is it just like when it hits 100 I'm in trouble? In that case, it's sort of like in for a penny, in for a pound. Maybe just go for it. Well, I mean, now that this has gone up to a 17, this is almost better. Oh my God! Just let me sleep here, please! Can we wait? Just wait, yeah. Is it open now? Hello? Are you mad at me? Am I hungry? I was just wondering if I was... Hunger 135. I mean, we're fine. I just wanted to wait until it was, daytime. Some more tracks here. Difficulty 25, though. Oh, God. That's not gonna work. Some tracks here. Unidentified tracks, and it's also dark. There's almost no point. We're spending our whole days just exploring here. You hear some strange singing coming from somewhere nearby. Search for the source of the singing. Bravely run away, sing out in response. Is that creativity? Perception. Finally, after an hour of searching, you discover the source of the singing. A young man sitting on a stone by a creek, strumming away on his lute and clearly working on a new song. He invites you to join him. You ask him to join to simply witness the songwriting process, and they agree. Around an hour, the bard is caught on a particular lyric. They cast their spells without any doubts. Then the goblins all came a-running out. You try and chime in. All of the body parts are strewn about. Soon the mages obliterated them. Just straight up, just... Their suit's a mix of pale green and orange. The sore on my foot just might be... Some gout. Sure. They don't look too happy with your interruption. It's a bit of information I didn't need. And irrelevant to the song. Perhaps you should have that looked at. Finishing the last 2 lines himself, he packs up and bids you farewell. You know what? Let's just press wait till open here. Just to get a quick way to... I'm starting to fear that I'm going to need to go to the tundra, which is 17 hours of exploration. Yep. Oh my god. These checks are absurd. More tracks. Many goblin tracks to the northeast. Okay, I'm assuming maybe it's going to be like that. We'll just keep on tracking for now. I think it's probably that question mark, though. Dents to the northeast. They can't be far away. You come across an unusually nice flower bed. The shrubbery almost looks maintained. Stop and smell the flower. Investigate the area. Hide and see if anyone shows up. Takes no stealth skill. Oh my god. I rolled a 1. Thank god that's... Oh no, it counts as a fail. You can't find anywhere to hide. That's the only possible way I could have failed. Are you kidding me? You can't find anywhere to hide. Nothing nearby is large enough to get your whole body behind. You could try something else or wait in the open. Cast Arcane Insight. Do I have that? Cast Arcane Insight and determine that there's no magic presence. The flowers appear to be just that, though you're unsure if they're maintained or not. Several thoughts cross your mind as to what to do with the shrubbery. Decide what to do with the shrubbery. Cultivate them and help them grow. You shower the plants in rain, allowing leaves and flowers to drink up the water. Gardening like this provides a calmness. The damp patter of the rain around you lets you perceive a greater depth. The smell of honeysuckle and fresh dew, the sound of wind and bees. A serenity is found here. All right. So there's the goblin, clearly. You spot a goblin among the trees. You fail to tell if there are more. Stealth? Come on, I'm good at stealth. Okay, there we go. Successfully avoid detection. Attack with a surprise round. Follow them to their lair. I only need to kill 3. Let's do it. The goal of combat is to survive. This is a permadeath game. If you die, you must start over. You are weak, but your spells are strong. Use a shield to spell to protect you from damage. If enemies hit you, you may break your bones or lose your limbs. Each combat round, you gain action points to spend. These are gray blocks in the bottom corner of your display. Spells vary in number of action points they take to cast. Every combat round, you also gain aura to spend the same way you gain action points. They sit above action points. Spells take various amounts of aura to cast. Once unlocked, you can adjust the spell's power. The AP cost will remain the same, but the aura cost will adjust. To cast a spell, click on the right. If unlocked, use the slider to determine the effort you put into the spell. Holy moly. More effort is more effect, but at a higher aura cost. Click a location on the combat grid to cast a spell. There are also 2 forms of armor. Both act as a protective health bar. You only take damage once one of these armor values is depleted. Physical is gray, it blocks the majority of attacks. Magical is blue, and blocks magical attacks. Clothes and spells will provide you armor. You can also attack with a weapon. If you have no weapon, you'll attack with your fists. Weapons take AP, but no stamina. Weapons vary in their range and effectiveness. Finally, you have 2 other actions, pass and run. Passing will end your turn, but save your action points to a later turn. Run allows you to escape battles that are too hard. Caltrops or invincibility will improve your ability to run. So there's only 1 here. Look who's back for round 2! Who do you think I am? So we have 12 AP. A charged bolt of arcane energy flies from your fingertips towards the foe. A simmering energy... Okay, so we theoretically get to go twice before you even get to go once. Okay, so you have like a whole bunch of armor, though. Okay, so that went up to 28. How much is this going to do? 20 damage? Hey, no fair! Okay, so that's the end of that one turn. Now we only have 8 stamina on this one. Why is that, I wonder? So it seems like we probably should just go for physical at this point. Get wrecked. The poor guy... it's because we had a surprise round. Duh. Got some experience and some items. Absolutely ruined. So the thing is, I thought that maybe we would find another goblin. I thought we would maybe find the 3 we needed. Dense tracks to the east. What's this giant thing there? Oh my god. Survival skill of 5. I mean, with a -4, it's still going to be kind of tricky, I guess, but... Southeast. Yeah, I think that it's maybe... I think we're maybe just tracking down the 1 goblin. Have we been tracking down just the 1 goblin the whole time? I'm thinking that's maybe the case, because I do need to kill more. Yeah, southwest. I really should have figured out where his lair was. Survival skill 14 needed for that. Let's check these other ones that are a little bit better. Because it could be different goblin. Skeleton tracks to the east. I could, but I don't know about that. We have that quest as well. Many goblin tracks to the southwest. Oh, who are you? Did we not enter the same, Yeah. I mean, I feel like we're just... It's a wild goose chase at this point. But if there's different goblin tracks... Oh my god, there's spider tracks too. Oh boy. I just want to go find something, do some murders. But at this point, I sort of also want to just... Yeah, fail to sense any tracks. Let's do some exploring. We'll use up some stamina. We'll head back to a town for a bit. Some hill and some foliage. You spot a goblin atop the hills. You fail to tell if there are any more. Stealth. Alright, now I'm going to follow you to the lair, just in case. Sounds like it's only 1. You successfully follow them back to their lair. The buried chamber. The minimap shows your current location in the center and explored locations around you. M or tab brings up a larger map with everything you've explored so far. Click on objects to interact with them. Anything that's interactable will highlight in yellow when you hover over it. Watch out for traps. Traps are extremely dangerous. Wherever you are, you'll always face north. Click and drag to look around, potentially uncovering doors and bookshelves hidden from view. Spells will help you with challenges like climbing or swimming. Click it on the right. Use the slider to determine the effort put into the spell. More effort, more effect. Higher cost of stamina. The spell Arcane Insight will tell you if there are traps. Cast it, and anything in the room which is trapped will highlight in red. Your underground require light to explore. Use a torch from the inventory or cast light now. Okay. Do I have a torch? Yes. There we go. Got a torch burning. I don't know if I have... It said I had Arcane Insight. But I don't think I actually do. Huh. Is that how I got in here, though? Click to navigate through the dungeon. You can also use arrow keys or WSD. Entering a room can be dangerous. You could encounter a patrol of monsters. If the wall behind you has a door on it, a button will appear on the bottom of your screen, allow you to go back in that direction. Goblins were waiting for you! Attack him! Oh, it's just the one. Okay. I feel like we could probably just... Oh, outside of range. Uh-oh. Bonus stamina minus 40 well-being, chance of fatal attack. Okay. Can I cast it? It says that... Okay. Now we're out of AP, so it's their turn. They're going for Conceal. It took... Okay, they attacked for 7 physical damage. So that was the... Okay, thank God. That was the turn. New round, play your turn. I can... Okay, I can kill you. It's the fact that you're back there a bit that's a little bit spookier. Force push. I feel like I don't really want to push somebody right now. Get out of here. Another goblin dead. There's a little forge in here. Is there anything I can... Why is... There's so much going on, man. Uh-oh. Goblins are startled. Oh, no. I'm looking forward to this. It's a Vexer. But if you're startled... Oh, screw you. The barrel's blocking it. Can I actually attack the barrel? The barrel's outside of the range. Oh, man. Push one target of up to 16 pounds up to 1 hex. Oh, I don't know about that, man. How do I think I'll... Oh, I feel bad about that. It's okay. Actually, he was just a guy in disguise, clearly. I guess I have to pop the barrel first. But I can't... To be clear, I cannot do that. Okay. We can't magic missile. Focus. Unused AP is converted into aura. I think the bubble sounds good because we don't know what they can do. Stink cloud. Plus 20 to miscast. Oof. So there's a chance I could just straight up miss then. To be clear, I picked these spells as well. I didn't know what they did, but I'm really happy I took the freaking magic missile at this point. Oops. Well, I've killed enough goblins already. What the hell's going on here? Which door have I been to? Not that one, I don't think. Stairs down. Goblins have been startled. Okay, how... Oh, my lord! Bloodstalker? I don't like the sound of that, but you are at least in the front, which does help. Thank God I get multiple rounds. A miss? I mean, if you're just going to be right up in front, you looked terrifying, so I'm happy to get you out of here. All right, so that's 4. I mean, we're going to have to break the chair? I guess it can be, but I wouldn't... It's not the first thing I would call it. All right, all of that just to get started here. I do wonder if I can force push the barrel into them, you know? Conceal. Plus 66% dodge. I mean, I have to use spells on them in the back line, right? You know what? Let's super protect ourselves. Well, maybe they'll probably come out of the dodge, right? 4 physical, but we put on a hell of a lot. Here. You're going to have to... That's what I was going to say. You're going to probably have to come out from behind the barrel. Boom. Boom. To be clear, I can't hit you, right? Yeah. I really wish we could. Is there no way we can, like, scoot up or something? Or... Getting a way to, like, pull them back would be really beneficial. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, probably gonna conceal. Ow! Oh, wait, but you broke your wait! Why are you going so many times? Uh-oh, we might actually take some smack in here. Uh-oh. Ow! Health represents your life. If it reaches 0, you die. Restore your health by visiting a healer located in towns. What the hell? New round. Thank God. Step 1. I do need to kill you. Please don't miss. Okay. Step 2. Honestly, just arcane shield like twice here. Because now that there's only one, he shouldn't be able to break through. In a 1v1, it seems like we're basically untouchable. Music is so freaking loud. All right. We should be fine now. But I also think that this is probably a good sign to maybe get the hell out of here. Probably. I need spicier spells. I'm happy with what I have, though. But this group of 3 setup is... Ooh, I think we go for it anyways. Yeah. Group of 3 fight is not very conducive to our success. Okay. We know this exists. And we know it exists right here. Okay, so we were there, but we would have needed to, like, fully actually explore. Oh, I'm not very welcome here. A large caravan passes, with carts loaded to the brim and hired company of guardsmen. Single cart seems to be lagging behind the pack. Upon getting closer, you see that a wheel has broken and they're attempting to replace it. You know what? I'm not very loved in this area. Let's try and steal. Whoo, boy. You go unnoticed around the side, but there's no easy access in. It appears to be under heavy guard and locked up tight. This cart will be tricky to get into, and failing will prove painful with all the guards here. Catch the cart on fire to distract him? Okay, you know what? I'm going to say decide against it. Slowly back up and make a less suspicious approach. Talk to the driver. The driver dodges most of your questions about what's in the cart, where they're headed, and how long the journey is. However, he opens up about the guild in general, and you slowly get him to open up about working for the guild and his love of horses and riding. Oh, we love we have such a good animal handling skill, it's absurd. We have a plus 15 to animal handling. You get into a deep conversation about the horses, breeding, rearing, and all the manner of subjects surrounding them. By the time the wheel is fixed, you've learned a few tips and tricks you are not aware of. You can tell this is exactly why he's the driver of the treasury cart. You thank him and let them be on their way. Great. No, hold on. Let me scoot over, please. Back to Truded. Wait, which, Matilda, where the hell was Matilda? In the Conclave chapter. Okay, well, we just need to wait 1 hour. It's done. Ilger told me. Good work. You're more useful than you look. Here's a little gold for your trouble. Go talk to Ilger. He should be over by his healer's shop. He found something very interesting on one of the corpses that he wants to show you. Rosalind wants to know when the guests are coming, if the situation has changed. I'm afraid I don't have an answer. I'm waiting for a word myself. Listen, we're running out of time. I'm going to trust you. Can you keep a secret? I think so. Members of the Council of the Seven are passing through Trudid sometime soon. With Prime Magus Titani's health failing, we suspect that they're making a circuit of Veloon to get everything ship-shape before the storm strikes. Their journey is being kept secret to protect him from the enemies of the Conclave, but we'd like to have a little extra protection when we're ready when they arrive. I know they'll visit Yellowseed before they come here, so I wanted to get you over there as fast as you can. Ask Innkeeper Simon if they've arrived, and come straight back if we have time to see if we have time to prepare. Can you do that? The Conclave would be in your debt. If you need directions, just ask around in town. Okay. Tell me, it's west, and then immediately just ask around town for directions. Okay, so what are the directions? West. That's so good. Compliment. You always have something kind to say. Sorry, I need to get some work done. All right. So now we can go to the inn. Oh, well, I don't know where Yellowseed is. So that one's just done. Delivered to some... Oh, it's a full-on escort quest there. I mean, I need to go to the healer anyways. Hope you're keeping busy. Thank you. Wait, am I crazy? Didn't I need to go to the... Ask the healer... Oh, I guess the healer... Neither of you are the healer? Hello? Doesn't have the option for me to leave. Sorry, but I need to close up. There we go. I got out. There was probably a way for me to leave that didn't result or didn't require that, but you know, we'll head to this. Well, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, this does heal a little bit of HP. Gamble? Work for 7 days to earn $25, but lose some well-being. Let's gamble. Rosalind shuffles over the table. He retrieves, then juggles the dice playfully before letting them drop and asks... Rosalind says... Time... Well, hey, randomly generated. Time for some excitement. How to play? Get as close as to 60. Okay, gotcha. It's, you know, it's blackjack. Let's go. Last turn through 2. Score 13. We're trying to get to 60? Oh, I guess maybe I did need to know more. Oh my. Well, let's just throw all of our money out because we're about to be done. Stand at 35. I didn't realize we were going to have to keep throwing. Okay, so we have one more throw. At this point, we should have been throwing more dice. All right. I'm sad in advance. Yep. I hate this game. I was going to be done anyway. I just wanted to gamble all my money away just for the hell of it. But that is that, and that is going to do it here for today. Don't gamble, kids. The game is very, very cool. I can tell that there's like certainly more work to be done with polishing things up, but generally it's very, very impressive, very cool. You know, we've got like look at all these relationships. These are all like these were the students we grew up with. Hugh Webster does not like me too much right now. Matilda is a huge fan. So I know that you can, like, eventually, you know, you could do all kinds of wild stuff. You could eventually, I think you can you know, have relationships of your own. Parents, pets, siblings, spouse, lovers, children. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we could get a lot of stuff done here. Holy moly. Research. Arcane research. Flame shield, fireball, ice shield. Is there anything? Acid blast. I was like, is there like something to pull towards? But alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today for Archmage Rises. It's like I said, it's out on Steam. It's not cheap, but it's like a very big, ambitious kind of a game that, you know, is hopefully the kind of thing that you would play for a long time if you picked it up. But yeah, price is up. It's up there. As it, you know, just knowing how long it's been worked on, how much there is here, it's like an understandable price, but that doesn't make it any less steep, right? It's like, I think it's like $30 or something like that. So let me see. Yeah, but it's currently 25. So, you know, it's a good time to pick it up if you're interested. It's only going to get more and more deep from here, especially now that it's finally out in early access, so that there's going to be people able to report bugs, say what kind of things you want to see out of the game. It's just going to get more and more deep as time goes on. And with a game that's been developed, here's the thing. It's been in active development since 2015, 2016, at the very least. So what's the likelihood that it's going to get abandoned? Not that high at that point, but we'll see. You know, that could age poorly. So I definitely think it's worth it if you're into this kind of thing. You know, you're into like a D&D kind of, you're into D&D and stuff like that, but you're looking for something that you can play by yourself, you know, with no DM. There's certainly elements of that going on here, depending on how willing you are to get engrossed in the world. There can be a lot here for you, and I think it's super cool. I think it's super worth your time at the very least. But hey, I'm curious to see where this goes. When this comes out eventually in like 1.0, however many years in the future, I think it's going to be like an exceptionally cool game, right? And it already is. So, thank you for watching. Check out the channel. I cover roguelikes and more every single day, typically with indies and more every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If that is something you are into, this is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.